How can peer pressure be a positive influence?
Peer pressure is often seen as something negative, but it can actually be a very positive influence. When you surround yourself with motivated and responsible friends, they naturally encourage you to adopt similar habits. For example, peers can inspire you to study harder, join healthy activities, or avoid risky behavior. Positive peer pressure pushes you to grow, challenge yourself, and become a better version of who you already are. In many cases, it helps you build confidence and stay focused on your goals.
Interesting. Let me ask you another question. How do you resist negative peer pressure?
Resisting negative peer pressure starts with knowing your values and setting clear boundaries. When you are confident about what is right and wrong for you, it becomes easier to say no without feeling guilty. I also think it helps to stay close to people who respect your choices. If someone tries to force you into something harmful, you can calmly explain your reasons or simply walk away. Practicing assertiveness and surrounding yourself with supportive friends makes it much easier to avoid negative influence.
I see. I got a different question. How can friends encourage each other to make good choices?
Friends can encourage good choices by creating a supportive environment where honesty and respect are the norm. They can motivate each other to focus on school, health, or long-term goals. Even simple actions, like celebrating each other's achievements or giving gentle reminders, can make a big difference. Good friends also model responsible behavior, which naturally inspires others to follow the same path. When friendship is built on trust and positivity, it becomes easier for everyone to make wise decisions.
Thanks. I have another question. When is it good to listen to what others think you should do?
It's good to listen to others when they have more experience, better knowledge, or a perspective that you might be missing. Sometimes, when we are emotional or confused, an outside view can help us make clear decisions. Advice from parents, teachers, or trusted friends can guide us away from mistakes. Listening doesn't mean you must follow everything they say, but being open to thoughtful suggestions can help you learn, grow, and choose the most sensible path.
Thanks for discussing peer pressure with me. Now I'd like to change topics and ask you about taking responsibility. How do you handle situations when you make a serious mistake?
When I make a serious mistake, I believe the best approach is to stay calm and take immediate responsibility. First, I acknowledge what went wrong and apologize if someone was affected. Then, I try to understand the root cause, so I don't repeat it in the future. Instead of hiding the mistake, I focus on fixing it and learning from it. This mindset not only builds trust with others, but also helps me grow emotionally and professionally.
That's mature. I got a different question. Why do some people find it hard to admit when they're wrong?
Many people struggle to admit they're wrong because it can feel embarrassing and threatening to their self-image. They might fear judgment, conflict, or losing respect. Sometimes, ego and pride make it difficult for them to accept their own flaws. Others may have grown up in environments where mistakes were punished harshly, so they learn to hide them. Admitting fault requires emotional maturity, confidence, and a sense of security, which not everyone develops easily.
Interesting. How about a different question? How can society encourage people to take responsibility for their actions?
Society can encourage responsibility by promoting values like honesty, accountability, and empathy from a young age. Schools, families, and workplaces should create environments where owning up to mistakes is treated as a sign of strength, not weakness. Clear rules, fair consequences, and positive role models also play a huge role. When people see that responsibility leads to trust and respect, they feel more motivated to act responsibly in their daily lives.
I see. Let me ask you another question. What's the difference between making excuses and explaining your actions?
The main difference lies in intention. Making excuses is usually an attempt to avoid blame by shifting responsibility to someone or something else. It often sounds defensive. Explaining your actions, on the other hand, is about giving context so others can understand what happened. It doesn't deny responsibility, it simply provides clarity. A mature explanation includes honesty and accountability, while excuses try to protect one's ego rather than solve the problem.